Today we're going to be taking a look at the Autel Live Deck. This first made its debut at CES 2019, so stick around. What's up and welcome back everybody. My name is Original Dobo. On my channel I do drone and tech related content, so if that's at all interesting to you, you may want to hit that subscribe button before you leave this video. Today we're looking at the Live Deck from Autel. This is not available to the public just yet, should be very soon. Now it's a really interesting device and it's very well constructed, and we're going to talk about that here in a moment, but I really briefly want to touch on some of the confusion that stems from CES. And that's about what this actually is. People had thought that this was a range extender for your Evo drone, and that is not what this is. This does have the same range as an Evo, but it's not an extender. What this does is provides you an HDMI source for your downlink for the video coming from your Evo. And we'll touch more on that in a moment. I'll show you what it actually does, but let's just talk about the build quality. So it's constructed out of all aluminum, very well built, looks really nice. It almost looks like a wireless router or even like a smart TV if you first glance at it. Chamfered edges all the way around, looks really decent. On the front side, we have a couple of ports. We have micro USB, Ethernet, a full-size USB, HDMI, and then you have your match power button right here. Turning this device on is pretty straightforward and easy. You're just going to go ahead and long press and hold on the top here, and then you'll wait for the buttons to illuminate and the device is ready to be paired to your Evo. Now the drone I'm using is already paired and bound to this from DroneWorks, so I'm just going to go ahead and plug this in here. And then the next thing we need to do is go ahead and turn our Evo on. Now we'll give this a second to go ahead and boot up, and we should see a signal on the screen here. And there it is. Let the Evo go ahead and calibrate. So now that the Evo is on, we have a full 1080p 60 frames per second video signal coming back down to us. And I think that is pretty cool. We'll go ahead and see here. Put my hand in. So not a lot of latency from what I've seen and just testing it. I would take this out for a full test flight if it wasn't raining. I wanted to see what this would do connected to a Ninja Atomos. It is only a 1080p 60 signal, but still that's really very well for what they're marketing this for. So what are they actually marketing this for? So for a hobbyist, you're probably not going to find a lot of use for this, maybe. But for a professional like a first responder or maybe somebody who's a media professional, you may have a lot of use case scenarios for this. For a first responder, the pilot can just worry about being a pilot, and you can have somebody that's actually visually hunting an area for an object they're searching for. And then from a media professional, like for myself, I would probably have this mounted to a larger monitor that is brighter so I can capture my shot or at least see my shot in better focus. One thing that comes to mind to me, I am recording into a Ninja Atomos right now, and I love the Atomos because I can see all my video scopes and see certain focus peaking. Just there's a lot more tools right there in that Atomos. I would probably just use it as a monitor, but more importantly, I get 1,000 nits of brightness out of that, which my phone does not since I'm using iOS. So that would be something I would use it for. The other thing I like about this is because it is wireless, you can basically set this ground station anywhere and you don't have to worry about whoever's viewing that content, you know, being essentially tethered somewhere. I could also see this being used for schools to teach people how to fly drones. But it's just interesting. I really like the fact that you don't have to be tethered to one specific area, and you don't have to worry about drapesing a HDMI cord across, you know, an office or something like that to be able to use it. Now the battery life on this is really quite impressive. You're getting about 3.5 hours of battery life out of this, and if that's not enough for you, you can go ahead and use it via micro USB while you're still flying and utilizing the video feed. I think all in all, it's going to be really interesting to see how people implement this into their workflows. I'm excited to see it. Not quite available yet. However, we do have a pre-order page going live over at droneworks.com. I'll be sure to include a link in the description below for that. But yeah, really awesome. I'm definitely digging it. And just a side note, if you guys are at all interested in custom skins for your Evo, we're going to be launching AttitudeWraps.com. This is a fully custom skin that is on the Evo, and it's like nothing you've ever seen before. I'm gonna go ahead and put that down there, but it is an awesome wrap. It definitely really gives this drone a lot of attitude, And I guess that's why we named it attitudewraps.com. But I'll be sure to include links for that below. If you want a custom wrap, that site is just about ready to launch. Probably by the time you guys are seeing this video, we're ready to roll with that. But this wrap looks pretty dope. And I'm definitely going to be doing a custom one for mine. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this short video. Again, Autel Live Deck should be available very soon. If you have more questions, feel free to drop a comment down below. I'll try to get back to everybody who comments. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And as always, stay original.